Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Camavinga, Azar, Casemiro. And no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. He's through, now is he in? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. And the ball's come loose here. Out to the right. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And that's an errant pass. And it's Azar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting chance! Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ribery, nicely spread. That's a little off target. Serginho. So we're still where we started right now. Kvaratskhelia on a strong run down the right. Ronaldinho is flagged offside. Offside again. Sabani. That has been slung wide. And it's Casemiro. Pass is just off target. Lofted upfield.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nicely weighted ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first moment of real significance. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Great chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable.
Mbappe! He scored! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Tries a shot! Casemiro. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Camavinga. Aims beyond the defence. Ronaldinho. Shot, surely! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Galatasaray go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Van Nistelrooy. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And he's there to make the challenge. And here's Ronaldinho. That has not gone well. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's taking no chances there. Roberto Carlos goes short. Davis with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 3
And
minutes
Serginho.
added time.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's being shifted off it. Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? And that'll be the final action of the first half. Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment.
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Knocks it into space. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, no joy this time. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
James. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that wasn't far away. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And it's Ribéry. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitution.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's a key interception. Casemiro. This might spell danger. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Great vision. He's on it. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Foden. It's a pretty loose pass. Mazraoui. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pass somewhat off target. He steps in, and that's the end of it. Goes for goal! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7, Ronaldinho. Number
He's had it taken off him. Oh, good spread.
Number 20, Hazard. Number 22,
Excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Scholes. Number 11,
And he was quick to react.
Number
Just
15,
ruffled a few feathers,
Neymar.
but well dealt with.
Number 21, Messi. Substitution in progress.
And he's let fly! Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's managed to get free. And the shot, can he finish? He has done it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to...
And Messi! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Well, there's a probing ball. And he's on his way! Chance for a shot! It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Oh, what has happened? Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the...
Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. And again! Oh, it's come loose. Shakir herring after the ball here. Kamavinga. Azar. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Haaland. Foden. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. This looks promising. Takes a shot! And somehow he kept it out. Arsenal have their second corner now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Thinks about... Can he finish? Oh, brilliant save. Cannavaro. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Foden. Ball driven towards the far post. Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Arsenal have their third corner. And that has been cleared. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Galatasaray.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
Sanchez lays it forward. And the counter is on. Looking for options for movement. Pinches it off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Arsenal with the corner, there first. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Davis gets across to intercept that. Arsenal are enjoying more and more possession. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Hazard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Mazraoui. And it's Hazard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Arsenal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Now it's Olise. Del Piero is in a really good position out wide. Camavinga. Strong running down that left flank. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gundogan. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's had it taken off him. Just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space.
Pretty robust defending.
Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Hazard. Beckham. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's a good ball out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Camavinga. Now that's well seen too. Gundogan. And it's been played through. He's one on. There's the shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Galatasaray have taken the lead. Listen, goes for a shot! Now this could be a chance. Serginho. Mazraoui. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's in a great position here. That is good alertness. Olise. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to play it through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he was quick to react. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well played right into his path. Oh, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Del Piero. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Sanchez does really well there, strong defending. Threads one in, gets into some space, looking to go deep. Gundogan.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Del Piero. Spread out to the left. Here's a sharp little ball here. Spread neatly. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution for Arsenal, number 1, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And the second half gets on the way.
On the field is number
Arsenal can
47,
really do with some
Phil
bigger
Foden.
names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
No way through. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Good ball, good take. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's having a go! Good strike, quite an alarm. It's gone for a throw-in. Mazraoui. Foden. Out to the left it goes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. He's come in hard. Gundogan. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Sanchez cuts it out. Del Piero might just make this. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Arsenal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Looking for the run. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And a chance!
The attendance for this match was
Good try.
61,052.
Outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Koundé. Elise. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! That's a good foot in there. Foden, he's tried one! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's Azar. He's on it, can he get away? Beckham. That has been cut short. Now, can they get him away? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Looking to play him in. Oh, played right into his path. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19, Mbumo. Coming on to replace him is
Shapes to
number
shoot!
15, Messi.
Oh, that was a
Substitution in
brilliant
progress.
save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's managed to get free. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Kivior gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Del Piero, and that's gone loose. Tries to pass it through.
Galatasaray clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's picked his way through. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Son Heung-min. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. This looks promising. Hazard, great vision. And the shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
So, third corner of the game. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Mazraoui.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Quality ball. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Mbappe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Messi. Oh, they can break here.
2 added minutes has been
Mbappe has
indicated.
it out wide and in space. Oh, he's been caught napping. And Del Piero! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Del Piero with the short one. Decent chance! And it's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Dybala. And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Szoboszlai. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hazard. Threads one in. Works it forward. Pass somewhat off target. Serginho. Martinelli. And it's Dybala. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
No way through. João Palhinha. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. Closing in on goal. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Foden. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli goes on a charge down the left. Zabani. Hazard. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that is a little undercooked. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Good ball, good take. And this is Hazard. He can get that clear. Oh, that's ambitious. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yamal. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Nuno Mendes. And João Palhinha. Serginho. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's made its way to him. Takes the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Probing pass. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, well played, well played. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Foden. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And he cuts out the supply. Foden. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. Takes a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Martinelli. And João Palhinha. And he's being shifted off it. Nuno Mendes. Martinelli. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Today. Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Yamal. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Mazraoui. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pinches it off him. Zabani defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good take, and a shot! In for the pieces! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Goes for goal! And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Foden. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Yamal. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. João Palhinha. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Just about up to the hour now. Antonio Silva spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. João Palhinha. He won't be happy with that one. Chance for a shot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Substitution.
Milan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Serginho powering forward here. And here's Mbappe. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And that's a good-looking ball. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Kimmich does well to get it back. Szoboszlai. He's in a great position here. Well timed, excellent interception. Foden. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Azar.
Kimmich. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Azar. Neither of these two want to come off. And there's the shot! Applies the finish! And that has fair fizzed. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change.
Goes for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
And he opts to go forward. Zabani cuts it out. And this is Azar. Stojkovic. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Mbappe. Zabani deals with that comfortably. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Azar. Foden. Can he get it through? He has a look up.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Davis did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he shoots!
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Diogo Costa claims it without any fuss. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement. Saliba gets a foot in here. That has been slung wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gets a good foot in there. Pinches it off him. Well, that pass isn't the best. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Now he's off and running. Engages and forces him off the ball. Beckham. Hernandez. Serginho. So what can they make of this? Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Hernandez. Quarter of an hour played. And claimed it back swiftly. Vieri. Oh, it's hit the post! Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Vieri. Xavi Alonso. Back into the middle. And this is Vieri. Long ball upfield. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That looks a good ball through. Nice physical challenge. Tries to play it through. Spread it left. He's got away. It's Cristiano. That's another chance. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that.
Besiktas really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Now, can they get him away? Mazraoui wins the duel this time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Hazard. Hazard with the... Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
No, that was never going to make it. Taken back almost at once. Tries to pass it through. Hernandez. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this?
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Aye.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I'd like to draw
We'll
your
look back
attention
on the
to
first
screen
45
right
minutes.
now for
Well, it's obvious,
information on our
Peter,
shuttle
that this
bus
team
service.
was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Some resolute defending there. Messi running with the ball, and now the breakaway. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's managed to get free. And they've switched it over to the other side. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
Hernandez stood his ground strongly. And this is Vieri. Nice interception, well timed. Has a look and plays it forward. Still just a single goal between the sides. Looking to play him in. And here's Hazard. Beckham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's intervened well there. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Vieri. Serginho. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's looking wide. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 10, Messi. Number 9, Hazard.
It's just beyond his reach.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Arsenal have got him back and they'll have another go.
Number 18.
Are somewhat off target.
Number 4, Raul. Substitution in progress.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Beckham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And that could have brought them level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Ribéry, Raul, and the shot! He's got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's Hernandez.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Arsenal are looking to break at pace, and he welcomes it in. Well read, and the danger is averted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking for the run.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Vieri is flagged offside. Camavinga. It's a really well-measured ball. It's gone for a throw-in. Great vision. Mazraoui. It's going to be another throw. Delivers the ball. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Arsenal, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture, dealing with the pressure. Goal! Arsenal! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of...
And that will be the final act. Arsenal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion.
Against Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Well, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. He's beaten the last decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Davis crosses it in here. That has been knocked clear. Messi. Davis. Mbappe. Cleared without complication. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. In he goes again. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That has not gone well. Nicely spread. Messi. He's had it taken off him. Quarter of an hour played. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Looking for the run.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Van Basten. No way through. Threads one in. Mbappe. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That has been slung wide. He's in space and looking for options. He slings it. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
There could be trouble. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though.
Van Basten! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Van Dijk cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. And it's Davis. Knocks it into space. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely aimed pass. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Searching pass he's played there. No luck with that dink over the top. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Ronaldo powering forward here. The ball is loose and the chase is... Oh, he's been caught napping! Flings it across. Climbs up big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Fenerbahce really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Hakimi is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Serginho. Hazard. Look at the space, great chance! In towards the back stick. Van Basten. A searching ball out wide. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Hakimi is in a really good position out wide. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Quality ball. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Fenerbahce clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's gone back. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Camavinga. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. Good read, needed to be.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the
chance for a shot! Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bellingham. And this is Van Basten. Pinged towards the front line. It's a pretty loose pass. Great defending, strong and determined.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Distributed tidily. Messi. Played in deep. And it's Bellingham.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, well played, well played.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
It's their second corner of the game.
Rodri. Number
Rafinha!
9, Bellingham. Number 12.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Number 14.
Aims
Mbappe.
beyond the defence.
Number 10. Messi.
Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Delivery
Number
from
3,
Mbappe. Tries a shot!
Modric.
No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Number 15.
Hazard.
Suarez. Number 18.
Arsenal can really think about the
Rafinha.
precious seconds that took off the
Substitution.
clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Rafinha. He's picked his way through. Well read, nice interception. Haaland, big chance! He scored! They have stolen level at the last! Truly superb. A goal of
There
such
will be 1
supreme
minute at a
quality,
time.
composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Rijkaard. Zabani makes the interception. He's a sharp little ball here. They've won a corner. Corner number 2 then. It's a pretty loose... Has a shot! So, third corner of the game. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That looks a decent ball.
Substitution.
Camavinga, Ronaldo chasing after it. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That ball looks a good one. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Looking to play him in. Big chance! Beckham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neatly clipped into space. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
He gets big. Oh, that was no routine save.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi. Rijkaard. Look at this chance for a shot! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Van Dijk in with the challenge. Now it's Shevchenko, knocks it into space, and this is Messi. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely weighted ball, and that's a good ball. Nicked it back promptly. This looks promising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Hazard. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Messi. No luck with that dink over the top. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He is through here. Beckham. Now it's Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Out to the left it goes. And he's intervened well there. Hazard. Rijkaard. Beckham. And here's Shevchenko. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 1. Cristiano Ronaldo.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the field is...
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Raul, looking for the run. Rijkaard receives it in a wide position.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Played back in. And it's hoisted clear. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, what has happened here? Rijkaard! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
He has found a way through.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Serginho. Now Foden, and it's been played through. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Arsenal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. He's shifting through the gears here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Davis. He's in a great position here. He's had a shot! And that's off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Now it's Foden. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Great vision. Oh, no joy this time.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Foden. Some resolute defending there. Can he get on the end of this? Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. And it's Serginho. Conte. For Messi. Conte. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And Shevchenko! Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Shakir gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, well measured. Arsenal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Davis tries to play it through. They get a throw in. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Serginho. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shot, surely! And that is wildly off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shevchenko is herring after that one. Oh, that's well spotted. Serginho.
There will be 1 minute added
Bastoni.
time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, there is a point in every campaign of startling clarity. Gone is any margin of error, and we are faced with absolutes. Anything but a win, and it is all over. Those are the cold, hard facts. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Arsenal cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And there's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Messi. Real chance! He's delivered all right! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Excellent challenge there, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He rises! And he's heaved it away. There's the shot!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Abraham. Looking to play him in. Camavinga looking to penetrate opposition lines. That has been cut short. Now it's Abraham. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Messi! Engages and forces him off the ball.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Abraham. Camavinga. And here's Abraham. Now it's Rodri. Oh, well played. Van Dijk goes long. Out to the left it goes. And they can counter here. He's picked his way through. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And another try! Yes! A massive step, a huge step out of trouble. They are level. Mazraoui at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's not an especially good pass, that. And they've got rid. Abraham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Messi. And Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Davis. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Has been indicated.
Sabani. Threads one in. Oh, not quite. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back underway. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Abraham.
Abraham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And in a moment of crisis, they have found strength.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Goes for a shot! Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Back into the middle. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a throw. Van Dijk. Now that's well seen too. Abraham. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And smartly reclaimed. Mbappe! Van Dijk. Ødegaard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Azar. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now Mbappe. Ødegaard. Camavinga. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well timed, excellent interception. Goes for goal! Camavinga. And it's Ødegaard. And it's Kane. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Arsenal struggling and suffering, and so close to a huge win here. One they seem prepared to defend with their lives. Shot at goal! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, well measured. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Has a look and place it forward. Very much into the last knockings. Mbappe.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he shoots! That's got him rattled. So their fourth corner of the game. He's gone direct here. Foden. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's at the end. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they... Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from...
Pedri! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's with the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Pedri. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Mbappe! Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Koundé takes control of it and he's on the move. Nicely weighted ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. De Jong, this is promising. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. And he's surging through. An uncompromising challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Yamal. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to gift it back. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. He has found the way through. There, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Mazraoui did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. Cross to the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Ronaldo gets into some space, pings it across, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. That'll be a throw.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that...
And this is Lewandowski. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. Cristiano Ronaldo threads one in. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Yamal. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. But they've got it again. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. And he's intervened well there. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. That has not gone well. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Balde. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rafinha. Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong. Chooses to go cross-field. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And smartly reclaimed. Cristiano Ronaldo. Azar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, no joy this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal is herring after that one. Pass somewhat off target. Just about within shooting range. That comes as a mighty relief. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's good play from him.
Hazard does well to stand firm and defend it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get onto this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No breakthrough, and well into the second period, it is still anyone's game. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafinha. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now he's off and running. And they're back on the ball again. Koundé over to the other side. Rafinha. He's in space and looking for options. That has ended up in no man's land. Araujo. And it's De Jong. And this is Lewandowski. Great vision. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Araujo gets over and intercepts. De Jong. Balde. Now it's Lewandowski. Nicely spread.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Yamal has given away a free kick. Tries from distance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And the ball's gone astray.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a really well-measured ball. Pedri, and that is expertly dealt with. And that was very necessary.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Jong. Koundé carries the ball down the right. And it's Pedri. Serginho. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece. And the referee brings it to a close. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway.
Well, Frank Lampard will again be very important here, I would think, Peter. He's going to have a multitude of roles to fill, but I suspect he'll be the main creative talent, though.
And no doubt constantly getting on the end of moves he himself instigated. That's his trademark.
Yeah, something he's quickly becoming a master of. And
it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe! And we have our very first corner. And now they can... And the finish! Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest, willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Davis. Pass is just off target. De Ligt. Rijkaard. To Barella. Lampard. And this is Ronaldo. It's played through for him. A big chance! Must be! Chance! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own... Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe! And a chance! Goal! And the comeback is complete! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? It's Asa! Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Milinkovic-Savic. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe! Oh, that was close. Rijkaard. And it's Lampard. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Lampard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way. Oh, shooting chance! Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really...
Decent chance! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Azar. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Milinkovic-Savic. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in a great position here. Hangs one in. Terrific header. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Oh, good. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. There's the whistle for half-time. Arsenal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che è possibile acquistare il programma dell'incontro odierno dagli stand vicino ai cancelli.
Arsenal get the ball rolling in the second half.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Now, can they get him away? Rudiger makes the interception. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Lampard. Milinkovic-Savic. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Messi. Mazraoui. And this is Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Milinkovic-Savic. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Ronaldo is standing over this one.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Barella! He scores! And they've got their lead back. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Messi. Mazraoui. Punched away. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, that was vital. Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Good ball, good take. He's beaten the last man. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when.
He's having a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mazraoui did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to... He's tried one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hakimi. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Lampard. It's Lampard! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. And Milinkovic-Savic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hakimi. Now it's Camavinga.
Such good technique.
He's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos. Not the most convincing of passes. Barella looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Messi. Barella looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. So, third corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Roberto Carlos picks it up now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Milinkovic-Savic. Mazraoui with the slide tackle there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that could set him on his way. Plenty to aim at here. Can he finish? And that is that. Arsenal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. Upamecano cuts it out, and the pass is intercepted. Hazard, and here's Mbappe. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Mazraoui. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. He's charged, surely! Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's made its way to him. And it's Casemiro. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. Hazard. Galatasaray were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Casemiro. And it's Serginho. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rodri. That has been cut short. Serginho. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Davis. And the through ball. Great chance! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Not the most accurate pass. Half an hour played now. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! Hazard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Hazard. Now it's Ricky Puig. Aubameyang. Chance for a shot! No, that was never going to make it. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Davis gets a good foot in there. Rodri. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Nice interception, well timed. Azar. Timber. Azar. And it's Azar. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's got away. Now it's Aubameyang. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe, Upamecano make... And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6, Casemiro.
And we're off again.
Coming on the field is
Camavinga wins the duel this time.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And they win it back again. Thinks about the shot. Galatasaray can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be...
Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spread it left. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Looking to play him in. Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Ricky Puig. And here's Aubameyang. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
For this match was 61,052.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rodri. Threads one in. Mazraoui cuts out the pass. Serginho. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And that's gone loose. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That'll be a throw-in. And that is expertly dealt with. He can run onto that. He's through, and Aubameyang! Oh, crossbar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Aubameyang must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Camavinga, that's a sharp pass. Mbappe is onto this.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, that's well seen too. He's in a great position here. Azar.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well read, nice interception. Half an hour gone in the second half. Park Ji-sung. That's travelling a long way. Good running, strong and purposeful. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That'll be a throw. And it's Rodri. Looking for options for movement.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And he's shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's on it, can he get away? Ball is over the line. Oh, that's a key interception. Serginho tries to pass it through, and he's worked it through, and he's... Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Park Ji-sung.
There will be
That's
1
really good
minute
play
at
on the
a
right.
time.
He's driving forward. That has ended up in no man's land. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the full...
Mbappe! Decent enough try. Now that looks a decent ball. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's a sharp little ball here. And Dyke deals with that comfortably. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Belletti. And it's Beckham. Tries to pass it through. And he was quick to react. Oh, good-looking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Quarter of an hour played. Adams cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, super find. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! It's just beyond his reach. That is ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. No goals as yet. Pass somewhat off target. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. He's through, now is he in? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thinks about the shot. Looking for options. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Batistuta is there. He's having a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Zabani picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Might want to be careful there.
Knocks it into space. Serginho goes steaming forward. Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Batistuta! They've scored! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Carlos. Well-timed, excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho, he's found a way through. Now it's some shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely aimed pass. That's a sharp pass. Mazraoui gets over and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Mbappe. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's had a shot! It's loose. It's fallen kindly here. Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he welcomes it in. Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great vision. Now it's Messi. And the shot's on here. Batistuta! It's in! And once more we are all square, you score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of...
Big chance! Conte tries to play it through. That has not gone well. Beckham with the cross. A header! It's in! And the comeback is complete! A great delivery and a finish to match.
That's just a great leap to get his head to it. He seemed to read it better and want it more than anyone else, and he made it his.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Haaland coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
That is a brilliant interception. That's a throw. Haaland. Azar. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Davis. Can he get on the end of this? And reclaimed it in a chance for a shot! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Beckham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a promising position. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Beckham. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's in a great position here. Beckham. And it's Beckham. He's not got that quite right. Belletti.
There will be
That's
5
the keeper's
minutes
ball.
added time.
5 minutes to add. No, that's been intercepted. Pass is just off target. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Now it's Messi. Belletti. And that was asking just too much of him. And that's it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.